Hello and welcome back to Spekd. Today we get to play the Blackstone Fortress. I have been waiting a while to share this with you, and I've got everything set up. The board, destiny dice, the action dice, the inspiration, wounds, combat dice, alert levels, initiative trackers, combat cards, challenge cards, everything's ready to go. So the adventure we're doing is Light in the Dark. Now, Taddeus the Purifier and Pious Vorne are going into Blackstone Fortress on their own, braving it. And I'm going to say that this mission happens before they meet up with their colleagues. Like, you are 25 and Drake. And the setup is this map here. But before we get there, the Traitor's Fame, you have to go through access route. And when you do fortresses on Blackstone Fortress, like main hubs, you actually have to complete a set of missions. And normally it's 4 or 6 depending upon what it says. But right here, it says I have to shuffle the exploration cards, split them, combat and challenge. And then I just take the top card from each. Okay, so I need to shuffle these up, and take one from each. And then put them down over here and get them ready to go. But so just a little bit for the characters. Pious Vorne has a special flamethrower, the Vindictor, and she's not inspired, so they both start on this level. They have 2 sides of the cards, and she has a flamethrower which blocks hallways, which I tend to use it for, and she has a flame weapon which effectively does a d6. If up close, she's got a chain blade, does a d12, and at range she's really effective. And her special ability is her flamethrower ignores cover, so that's really handy. And we have Taddeus the Purifier. His unique actions: rallying cry even, remove 1 wound counter. I could have done that last week when I had the Nurgle blessing. And sustained fire. So with a 3+ on his dice rolls, he can get multiple shots there. Brilliant. Okay, so let's shuffle these up, put 1 card from each onto the fortress, and let's get ready to go. Yes! Oh yeah, the ship, the Clarion. The support action is the Jumble Initiative. Alright, let's do this. The guys in the maglev chamber, Taddeus and Pious Vorne. I'm going to start off with Taddeus as leader. I'm going to draw our first card. So let's see what we get. And it's a combat. I'm going to set this up and get the board ready. Board is set up now to match the combat card. And I think my plan of action for this board type, and really any lead up towards the main mission we're going to do, is just escape as quickly as possible. And this is the fastest route. This is going to be like, like Gandalf, run you fools. That's what I'm going to do with this one. So let's draw the encounters. And we have 4 of them. So first we have 8 Traitor Guardsmen. Oh great. We have 8 more Traitor Guardsmen. We might run out. We have a Blackout. The maximum range of all attacks is 3 hexes. That could work in the advantage. And 6 Traitor Guardsmen. Well, I don't think there's any more left after that. So let's get all those models set up. Yeah. So running this way might be a bit more difficult, but running this way I think we can do. It's a runaway tactic. Even here it looks good. You really don't want to collect any wounds on the way. So first of all, we're going to get the action dice ready. 6, 5, 4 and a 1. Nice. And a 1, 2, 4 and a 5 for Pious Vorne there. That's not too bad. Destiny dice, she really needs a 6. Let's see what we can get. Fantastic. We've got 1, 6, 1, 3 and a 5. The 2 2s get discarded because they are the same. Alright, let's do this. Initiative. Group 4 doesn't exist. Pious Vorne, sweet. Hostile Group 2, oh dear. Hostile Group 3, yeah, they don't exist. I'm going to go to Purifier and Hostile Group 1. Okay, so Group 4, there's nothing there for them. So they don't get to interact if you don't have enough models. And this is all the Traitor Guard models that come in the set. I wonder if I should actually add some guard models. Anyway, back to mission. I think I'm going to switch these two around, because if Taddeus can see the target and is visible, because it only says a maximum range for attack is 3, but if they're visible to him, she gets to re-roll the attacks, and I think that's quite important. So I want to switch these two over, and that's covering fire. This is the point now. If I want to do a gambit, I could actually do a gambit, but there's no point. Nah, I'm just gonna leave it as that. It's not worth a dice. Okay, so let's start. Taddeus can move up, so he's gonna spend his 1 to move, and he has a lovely servo stubber there on a 5+. We'll do that. So he's got mover 2, so 1, that should be enough. That'll give range there, and we're gonna go for his servo stubber 5+, gives it an additional tax. Second target must be the same hex as first or adjacent. Okay, so let's go with this hex. They're in cover anyway, so nothing there. 1. Second attack, 1 wound, brought down to nothing. This may have been a bad idea. And that's carry out twice. So that's what I want to do with him. Do we try that again? Oh, maybe I should have got in close. Alright, let's go again. So 1, they're in cover, makes no difference. And no, maybe I should have aimed. And he's only got 1 more attack. Let's just put that on Overwatch. Maybe I should have done that first. Okay, so hostile group 2. These guys here, which are the traitor guardsmen. Which have the card here. And we'll start with the closest model, which is leader with the pistol. And what does it say he does? 13. So he's in within 3. You can see the models. And there he is. He's close. 13. And he's going to charge. So he's going to move 1, 2, and then make an attack. So he has pistol, melee weapon, 2 blue. He's got 1 critical. Or should I say 2 purple? 1 critical. Taddeus defense dice. See what he can do, and that's his first grievous wound. I suppose he might as well overwatch now at this point, because he's moved in and done his action, and nothing. Fell. Great. Right, next person, the one with the grenade. 16. This is not going to end well. 16 charge. So that's 1, 2, and with the grenade, yes, just 1 square again. Nothing on that one. All right, let's move on to flamethrower. This is the worst. 11, and he's going to charge as well. So he goes 1, 2. Only 3 could fit in that space, and the flame is up close. And what does he get? He gets a nothing. Yes. Okay, sometimes it works out. Pistol, melee weapon. Next card, and that's 4. And he's gonna fall back. So he moves 1, 2, moves away. Next guy with just a las gun, 2. He's gonna fall back. 1, 2. And the last guy, hopefully, I think he just saw Taddeus taking that attack, and he's like, no, I'm not going in, not doing it. If you could take a flamer to the face, I'm not doing it. So that's hostile group 2 completed. Hostile group 3, nothing's there. So this is where Pious Vorne's going to do a thing. So first thing she needs to do is move. She'll use the dice of destiny dice there. So she's going to move to here, and that gives her space for range of 2 to 3. 2 to 3, and she is going to use a special attack, the cleansing flame on the 6+. So she's going to take the destiny dice board there, and she's going to make this attack. Now, even if they were in cover, this will work. But what I'm hoping, because she gets to re-roll her attacks as long as he can see them. So what I'm hoping is that she basically wipes them all out, and she instantly becomes inspired. Because if she takes out 3 hostiles with a single cleansing flame attack, which is what you're going to do, that would actually make her inspired, and I flip the card over. So let's go. First one, I'm going to re-roll these 2, and it's only 1 wound. So it can't work. So it's 1 wound. And go again, same character. So that's 1 done. And sorry, I can't do the same character, it has to be a different character. So let's make that flamer. Grenade guy now, because he's in the square. Ah, that's so unlucky. What else can she do? So let's use the flamer again. And the last guy there. So that's 1 more wound. That takes out that guy. Well, she's got the flamer, so she might as well use it. Maximum range of 3. Last guy there. Let's see if she can get him. Nothing. Let's go again. Nothing. Is this spend one of the destiny dice pool? I might as well, because I'm not going to get to use it otherwise. So we'll use that. Go. Nothing. One last one. Sometimes it goes from high to low, and look, there we go. She started off so well. Okay, she's wiped out. I think that's 6 wounds there. Worth a guard. Let's have a look. See if she's inspired. No, she's not. All right. So group number 1. Now, no one's visible to those, so they are hidden. So let's start out with this first guy here. 10. He is going to advance. So 1, 2. 2, start again. 15, charge. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Go on, flamer. 12. Next person is advance. So fall on the floor. Next guy, 7. Is he feeling brave? Nope, he's just gonna advance. He's just gonna follow his boss. He's gonna be like, nah. This guy's smart though. He's gonna sneak. This one, what is that, 1? No, he's gonna hold. That's a real smart move. He's gonna hold. They're like, don't worry, boss. I'm gonna hold on to the mission there. Look, see, they're all gonna hold on to that objective. Sweet. Okay. So now we come to the stage where we find out what's gonna happen with the event table. Be kind, 14, and what do we get? Escape chamber. The leader replaces the portal furthest away from the explorer with a maglev transport chamber. Oh, that's such bad news. Okay, so let's get counting. It's obviously not this one. It's going to be one of these 2, and I think it's going to be this one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's unfortunate. This is the worst thing that can happen. It's even worse than that Dr. Pepper advert back in the day. Alright, well, let's get the initiative going and see what's next. That's the order. And I think it's well worth doing a little bit of covering fire there. And switch these 2 over. I'm not going to bother with the gambit again. Don't think it's necessary. Because we can use Taddeus for healing. Let's have a look at Destiny dice. Let's roll these up. See what we get. Please, some keepers. Okay, looks like the same as the last time almost. So we get 6 and a 5, which is good. I really forgot to use her Inferno, which I should have. Well, look at that dice roll. Yes, sweet, sweet Inferno. You're only going to get 3 this time. See what you get. Yeah, not too bad. There's no healing there. Could have done with it just in case. Okay, hostile group 2, which are these guys. First of all, we have to see if they reinforce. Please don't reinforce. 10, they do not. So we're going to start off with this guy here. He's in close within 3. And let's roll again. So 16. He is going to charge. So he's going to get to here. And he's going to make his attack. And he's got a melee weapon and a pistol. So melee weapon, pistol. So within 1, he's got 2. critical. Taddeus' defense, and he's taken another grievous wound. This is not going well for our buddy, especially seeing this is just the beginning. Ooh, alright, who's next? This guy here. Trade Guardsman, let's roll up again. One, he's gonna fall back further. Yep, and he can't go any further, so he's just gonna stay where he is. Next up, one. You see, guys, you see how I roll dice. If you didn't see that, would you believe it? I'm just gonna leave them where they are. So it's now onto Pious Vorne. So let's make this happen. So first things first, she's got the dice. She's going to use a destiny board to make this happen because I need her to clear this pathway. I think forget taking the shortest route, you know, unless we took out this guy and snuck through, but we still need this. So we're going to have to burn him out. So first things first, let's use the lowest dice and let's move her away. And I think let's have a look. Her move is 3. I was doing it as 2, but let's make it 3. So 1, 2, and 3. No, 1, 2. I don't really want her close. Well, if I go here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, and she'll have to stop here. Well, that kind of shuts down the area. And what I'm going to do is, first of all, her range is 3 due to the maximum attack range of all things there, due to the twist or the event. 2, 3, so that's as far as she can reach with a flamer. Oh. Well, she's going to attack this guy and then move on, and that's all I'm going to have to do. So we're going to use a 4. We're going to use the Vindicta Chain Blade. Let's rev that up. Let's go. See what we get. Oh, no good. All right, okay. Oh, do we go again? Got no choice. Gonna have to go again. Maybe I should have stood back and flamed. Only 1 wound. Okay, that's all right. It is what it is. Let's go with... Okay, let's put down some flame. Because I got a fit. No, not yet. Let's flame out from the destiny dice, the destiny board, her main flamer attack here. Let's make that happen. So she needs 2 of these for each one. Right, okay, so that's the first one gone. And the second one, that's cocked. Let's roll again. Okay, that's critical, so that one's gone as well. And I should have re-rolled because he can see. So I'm gonna re-roll that one with a single wound. Let's see what we get. Critical, okay, so that would have been fine. Just remember the rule, so. Nah. Okay, so that gives us space to move up. She can't do that again. But if she moves up 2, she'll only have 1 flame. Or, no, she's already used 2 dice off destiny dice. Okay. Let's put down some Inferno to any hex that she could see. And I would put it there. But that's for any hostile. 2 empty hexes, any explorer enters a hex with Inferno marker. So we don't want to burn him up. Okay, so let's hold on for him. Let's 1, 2, 3. It's not going to be close enough. Let's put one of those dice onto Overwatch, which is 4. We'll put down the burn markers, 1 and 2, because they have to move to the closest model. So they're going to move through the flame. It doesn't say otherwise, it says move towards the closest, and that's normally the way it goes. So we have group 3. Group 3 has nothing. We have group 4. Group 4 is empty. And that leaves us with group 1. So let's see if they reinforce. That's why I left the models nearby. And they don't reinforce, which is fantastic. Oh, let's see if she's inspired. Nope, she's definitely not. So let's start off with this group here, Traitor Guardsman. And we're going to start off with this Las Gun character here, 15. He's within 3, so that's outside the 3. He's not in cover. So he's got an onslaught, which is onslaught. He gets to attack the closest explorer that's in range. And because of his gun, he's got 4+, so he gets to roll this twice. Once, let's see what a defense is. A defense is grey die. Come on, let's do this. Nothing. And let's go again. Nothing. So she takes 1 grievous wound. And he's not within range to Overwatch. He was smart. Clever, clever girl. Right, okay. Number 6 for the las pistol guy. He's not hidden, he's not engaged, he's not in cover, he's not close. He's other. Number 6 aim, so he could shoot through cover. That's a direct line of sight. Hold on a minute. It says Black Hat. Maximum range of hexes attack is only 3. 1, 2, 3. So he couldn't have shot. Alright then. Sorry about that. Just figured it out. Just remembered. So here's his aim and he can't make that shot. Well, it doesn't say anything else. Number 2, this guy here is advance, because he's actually, it says hold if he's hidden. He's not really hidden. No line of sight. Yes, he is hidden, so he gets to hold. Number 6, advance. So that's 2. It's the last one that got occupied at hex. Number 8, again, advance. We're just going to move him here. Well, that worked out okay-ish. I should have remembered the rule before, but, you know, these things happen. So, hostile group 1 is done. It's now Taddeus the Purifier. Should have held on to his abilities to heal up there. So, what do I need? I'm going to... He just took that wound, didn't he? Okay. So I am going to smash face with power more. So let's go with this. And nothing. Congratulations. Well, you got no choice, bud. Let's go again. Better. That's critical. It takes you out. And I think I better spend the last 2 sets there for him to catch up with his buddy. I don't think it's going to work out too well. So 1, 2, and 1. He's in cover at that point. But let's join the hex too, because we're going to need to escape anyway. And that will draw them directly along that line. So that was quite an eventful turn. Did he inspire? Nope, he did not. So let's see what the Blackstone Fortress has to say. Number 7, please be nice. Changing conditions, drawing a counter card, and if there's a twist, apply it for the rest of the combat. Blast really got one. What do we get? Nothing, no twists. Okay, that's fine. You can tell I'm thoroughly enjoying this, more like panicking. Okay, so let's get the initiative done for next round and go from there. That's the initiative folder. So Pious, group 4, then 3, then 1, then 2. I'm going to remove these markers. I'm going to get the destiny dice ready. Let's see what we get. We lose the 5s and the 3s, so we got a 1. That's okay, I'll use that for movement. Now come on, you need a 6. Sweet. Okay, you can do the same. Oh, almost. Okay, a 2 and a 3. We've got some burner nations going on here. And yeah, so first things first, let's use that 1, because you know. And we're going to move up 1, 2, and we're just going to wreck face. In fact, if we go, what's here? So we go 1, 2, 3. Still 2 hexes away, and now she can see the other person as well. Let's double check that. Middle hex to middle of hex. That looks right to me. All right, so let's do this. Let's burn everything. Maybe we're going to get inspired. So come on, you got to do this. And you get rerolls because you can see. So please do this. Come on. Okay, that's the first one. Critical. So take out that guy. Second one. Come on, we need this. Critical. Okay. Alright, come on, just one more. Come on, you gotta do this. Oh, gotta reroll. Come on. No! Oh, such bad news. You almost had it, kid. You almost had it. You almost proved your worth to the Emperor there. You know, the Emperor was like, come on, you could do this, but no, clearly not. Let's use the basic flamer there. Let's get that last guy out of the way. That's such a shame. It failed anyway. And I still think it's going to be worth. You know what? Let's use that last one. Let's see if we can flame him, and if we can, we'll just try and burn out the hallway for the next 2 hexes. So that's 1 wound. Actually, he can see, so I got greedy. Okay. And the last one. Do I waste a 6 on that? You know what? Let's set alight the hallway. There's 2 flamers. Well done, kid. Well done. You almost did it. Did you inspire? No, you definitely did not. You was closer. Not gonna lie. Group 1. Let's put those over there. Now it's group 4. Nothing. Group 3. Nothing. Group 1. Let's hope they don't reinforce. And 6. They don't reinforce. Thankfully. There you go. They don't reinforce. So it's group 2. Do they reinforce? I don't really care. No, they don't. And they are hidden. So 14. They're gonna charge. So 1, 2, 1, 2. There's no one there. They just move again. Next, 19. Charge. So 1, 2, 1, and 2. There you go. Move towards closest. Yeah, move towards them 2nd time if there's no explorer. So that leaves our buddy Taddeus hanging out there at the back. Let's just move him in, and he's gonna go 1, 2. That's as close as he's gonna get, and he's gonna try taking that guy out with his servos double with the 3. So he just gets double dice. Let's go. Nothing. Fail. Okay. All right. No stress. It's not gonna go bad. We're gonna make it. We need to get to that elevator. Oh man, this is the worst. Okay, let's see what Destiny has to say. 14. Escape chamber. Nope, we already did that. Let's have a look. Let me pick which one. If it's already happened, if Explorer has been summoned, there's no effect. So there's no effect because it's already been done. So let me redo initiative. We'll come back from there with the full Destiny dice and the action dice ready. Okay, everything's been rolled. It's the order. Group 1, Taddeus, 3, 4, 2. These guys here trying to catch up, and then Pious Vorne. That's good because that leaves their Inferno markers down for a bit longer. So first thing that we need to do is show you the Destiny pool, the action dice, and let's see if they reinforce. 20. No, they don't. You know what should happen? I should get an inspiration point for that. But my character should be auto-inspired because they saw how badly everyone got burnt up. So let's start off with this traitor guard first of all. Now he is within range to attack this time if he needs to. So he's within 3, 9 onslaught, so he just gets to shoot twice with his las gun. So 1 and 2. So that's the hit critical. Can she defend? On defense dice. Come on, let's do this. Nothing. So she takes her first grievous wound. Now we've got some work to do, so I need your dice. So we'll keep that one nearby. Okay, so who's up next? Grenade guy. This might go bad. 11. So 1, 2, 3. He is 1, 2, 3. He's within 3 hexes. So 11 charge. So he goes 1. Either one of those 2 are closer. No, 2. And he immediately takes an attack. running for an Inferno, and he takes a wound. Great. Jerk. And and now he attacks. So let's see, grenade. 1 grey. See what you've got. Taddeus, nothing. Okay, that's good news. Next, the last guy there. 16. So he's going to charge. So he's got 1, 2, and he can't get anywhere. So he goes 1, and he also goes for an immediate attack. And he also takes a grievous wound. So they have a wound on them each. There we go. So group 3, nothing's there. Group 4, nothing's there. Group 2, do they reinforce? Yes, they do, I believe. So they are small, and they roll a 4. Actually, no, they don't. I thought they did. Wrong way round. My bad. Okay. So the guy with a pistol, he's got line of sight, 17. So he is onslaughting, and he can't actually attack due to the range. So that's fair. The next one, number 6, he's got advance. So 1 and 2. So he's getting closer to shoot them in the back. That's the plan, buddy. Now Pious Vorne, so let's remove her Inferno markers, because she doesn't need them now. It's a shame that guy wasn't inside that square. And it's time for her to ruin face. So let's use the 6. So we're gonna burn. Actually, no, I couldn't have healed anyway. So let's go. So that's 1 wiped out. Just need a wound. Need one of those, a bit excessive. But that's the 2. She gets work done with that flamer. So if, well, obviously you guys know that Blackstone Fortress, I was asking you guys to choose your characters, and you know, now you can see what these 2 guys can do and what they're about. So you might change your mind about who you vote for to see. So that's 2. Let's go flame face again on this guy here, and that's 1 wound, and she might as well take the 1, and critical again. So let's see if she's inspired. Nope, she's not inspired, but I am going to use the rest of her dice. You got 3 move, so 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So she's in the maglev. So she's in the maglev. She's going to escape. Sorry, I just had a moment there. Right, and that's turn. I didn't do anything with Taddeus. I just had him stand there, just posing. I should have moved him. How did I forget? Spend his dice. Okay, that's my fault. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So he couldn't attack. Tough luck. You lose all your dice. Yeah, I could have searched, but you know what? I messed up the initiative order. It's kind of tricky with the camera and looking around all the time. But let me get this initiative order sorted out again and come back to these guys again. Okay, that's the initiative order for the new turn. But before I do that, let's see what the Blackstone Fortress has to say. 12, I think that's the escape chamber. It's fine. I just consider the last turn that those 2 just swapped over their actions. So group number 1, the closest portal will be over there, so they've got a bit of a journey. And let's see if they respawn. No, they do not. Root. Okay, Pious Vorne. She's already in the maglev. I should have rolled these dice. Yeah, she could flame all day. Taddeus could stand around and pose, looking at some smooth walls. Ugh. Enough said. Okay, so that's her move. His move. Let's just check this item, get a discovery marker. What you get? You get some architect. That's yours. Congratulations, well done. That's your compensation for being busted up. Let's move you into lift, and that's it. I'd better put her on Overwatch. So we'll make that a 4. So 4, we make this a 2. and we make this a 5. Alright, so we're getting somewhere. Unfortunately, we have suffered loads of wounds. This is not good. And so number 4, nothing. Number 2, see if they reinforce. 14, they don't. Honestly, they can't make it down there. Their threat range is only 3, so they can't get there in time. And then number 3, let's see what the thing says. Maglev again, so it's fine. Wow. So that takes care of that combat encounter, and that's the worst. I mean, look at the state of them. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's see if we can make it. We've got to go on. We've got no choice. We know the next card is a challenge card, so let me clean this up and we see what our challenge is. Okay, crossfire trap. The explorers must each attempt to bypass a wall of projectors that fire energy beams at random intervals. This is why you gotta love this stuff. Okay, I need to shuffle the explorer cards, place them in initiative order face down, then I roll destiny dice. Player controls the character, then it says my roll will be higher or lower. It remains hidden. Okay, and that's fine. So what this is you roll a destiny dice, then you just basically gamble higher or lower. If it's equal or wrong, then you suffer a wound equal to the initiative order that you're placed in. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully Taddeus gets to go first. So let's get the cards, let's shuffle them up, put them behind back, do a little shuffle. I don't know, odds, this one evens that one. Okay, odds. Now I'm gonna roll this dice. I think I'm gonna get lower than that for this person, and I did. So Pious Vorne is okay, so that means Taddeus could take 2 wounds if he gets this wrong. So is it going to be higher or lower than that? I want to go with higher. It's got to be higher. Yes! Okay, they make it. So that's the second challenge done and completed. So what we're doing now is set up the main map, which comes inside the White Dwarf. And I'll come back. Here's the setup. So we've got the guys in Maglev, Pious Vorne, and Taddeus, the well-wounded priest. We have a Chaos Space Marine, which is bad news. We have 5 Traitor Guardsmen and 2 Beastmen, Chaos Beastmen. And that order is 1, 2, and 3. So this is what we're here to do. We are here to burn those objectives. Once we've burnt those objectives, all 3 of them, they have to take 3 wounds each. 1 critical is good enough. Then that will be it. They complete it. So we have to get to those objectives. We also have a different table for the events, which I'll roll on at the end of each turn. Other than that, we have to burn out these guys first of all. That's what I'm going to say, and hopefully we get a lovely 6 to start with. So this is what we're here for. We burn everything down. No, fail. Lose the 6s right away. Keep 4 and 3 is good. Okay, 4s and 1. We've got a heal there if we need it. Hopefully there's nothing grievous. Let's go for the initiative. Go on, Taddeus. Go on, let's see that. Hostile group 1, we don't care about you. We're going to burn you. We're going to burn you so bad. You're going to wish you weren't burn you so bad. Alright, okay. So, do I want to switch around? Okay, cover fire, let's go. I'm going to switch these 2 over. The first thing I want to do is burn these guys, and also set up a kind of like a sweet spot here, maybe, or maybe here, to prevent that Space Marine from coming through, because we don't want him coming through. Actually, it's probably more effective on those guards. Okay, let's burn, set up our markers, and move. So let's burn within 2 to 3. We don't have that problem with the Black Hat as before. So let's go. So it's one of those. How many wounds do those guys have? They have 3 wounds. So the cover doesn't matter. Let's burn them. Let's get another Inferno action. Let's put that down from now so I don't forget. And let's take that off the board. So where do I want that? That might be more effective here. Because if they have to move through, these guys here, they're going to have to come this way. And she can see that position. there, and there. So her first Inferno attack, we did that. So we need to use a Vindicta, and that range is 2 to 3. So let's go. That's critical, 3 wounds, ignores cover, remove 1. Let's have that happen again. Let's go. 1 can re-roll because he can see the target. Let's go. Oh, got greedy. Must learn not to get greedy. Let's go with the last. Let's take the 1. I should have used the 1 and used the other one for Overwatch. Let's go. So that's 1 wound. And she's gonna have to use the last one. Let's go. So he's got 2 wounds. Right, let's have a look. Who's up next? Group number 1, Chaos Space Marine. So let's see what he does. He's got his bolter, and thinking now of the rapid fire bolter. Glad it's not that. Number 6, he's hidden, so he is just going to advance, and he moves 2. So he's got 1, 2. Yes, yes, we're going to burn you. Alright, Taddeus, let's go. Let's see what you've got now. You got 6 for healing. You don't need it. So let's drop shots, because if I get 1 critical, that will be enough for you. So let's put you. Let's take that attack. Oh, I can't. I'm gonna have to use this one. Use a 6. So servo stubber. I'm gonna get double the hits there. If I double the attacks, critical. That will take him out. I should have seen if Pious inspires. No. And does he inspire? No, it doesn't. What can I do with that too? Overwatch? Yeah, just in case. I don't know. Right, so that's hostile group 2 need to start. Traitor guardsmen. So let's bring them over. Let's see what they're going to be doing. So we need to start off with the first guy, grenade guy. Bring it. 7. And he's not hidden, he is other. He's got aim. Is he in line of sight? No, he's not. So it runs straight through the middle of that target. So he is hidden. 7 advance. Yeah, son. 1 and 2. So you're going to get 2 of these. I hope you bite. No, 1 and 2. No, fail and fail. This is not good. So that's him done. Next one. 1. He's going to hold. This guy here. 20. He's going to rush. What is a rush? Move towards the closest enemy, then take a charge action. So he goes 1, 2, so 1 burn, moves again, burns again. So look, nothing, and he's taken out. Okay. Otherwise, you get to move and charge. 18 charge, so 1, 2, and then because there's no opponent there, 1. So if he makes it through both of those, I'll be surprised, but we've seen better things happen. So that's 1 for you. And last one, Flamer Boy, and his is 3, so he is going to hold. That kind of works out well. So that's it. Let's see what the Blackstone Fortress has to say. Number 8, we have a different table for number 8. Actually, we have to go to Beastman, but number 8, heretical reinforcement, re-roll reinforcement rolls made for this rest of this battle. Okay, so let's have a look. Beastman didn't reinforce anyway, and then it happens with the event. So let's roll up our dice, get our initiative order going, and go from there. We have just lost so many dice there. Right. Oh dear, this isn't looking good. Come on guys, pull it together. Pull it together. This is what you're here for. This is what you're here for. Come on, good talk. Now let's get initiative order going. I'll shuffle these. Now they're angry. This is why they're here. So let's have these 2 cover fire switch. I want Taddeus to be able to see that Space Marine. I think it has to be done. So let's move him first of all. We're going to use the 1 dice. I'm going to hot step him 1, 2. He's not going to be able to see. And we need 1 more square for that to work. So let's move him 1 square. 3. And then he can, let's move that out of the way. I won't be able to Okay, let's go 3 this way. And he can take a pop shot at that Marine with his servo stubber. I think that's the Chaos Space Marine. I think that's the best way to go. He's only can do 2 wounds maximum. Yeah, there's no point clubbing the guy in front of him. Let's go. So that's 3 wounds. So that's okay. That's 1. Call that 3. All right, because they have no defense, which maybe they should. Pious, Vorne, let's see what you're gonna do. So let's move out from where you are. Let's move your Inferno markers, because you know you want to move. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and let's go 3. They can share the square, and now she can burn face. So he's only got 1 left. Let's burn. I don't want the flame to come in. Okay, let's take the Destiny dice. Let's burn you, because we need you gone. So let's take one of these, range 2. Let's go. And that's it, so he's gone. Thank you. Don't need to roll that just yet. So we moved, did the dice. Let's have a look. Let's set up another burn. No, let's see if options. Let's just burn these 2. So let's go 4+ chainsword, and then 2 to 3. 1, 2, 3 will burn him. So let's go flaming chainsword Vindictor chain blade on grenade guy. Yep, okay, it's a wipe. And let's take that guy there. Let's roll that again. Let's flat command. Sweet, okay. So let's see if you're inspired. Yes, you are. You are inspired. Well done, finally. Okay. So squad number 2, do they reinforce? And we roll this twice, and they do reinforce. So they get 4 more guards to pop out from the portal. 1, 2, 3, and that's as much as it is. So they come out there. Let's have a look, and it's their turn. So the first traitor guardsman is going to do 2. He is going to fall back. Yeah, he saw what his friends got. Next traitor guardsman, 5. He's going to advance on 2. He didn't see what happened, so he's going to get some. First guy in that square, 16. He can see because there's direct line of sight. So his other is onslaught, so he gets to shoot twice with his las gun. This one here. So we're gonna do that on, I don't know, let's just go Pious form. 1 and 2. So he misses. Next one, pistol, 13. He is going to onslaught. Does he? Yep, with pistol he can still reach, and this time he's going to do the same. Let's go flat 1. So let's see if she can defend. Defended. Attack again. Can she defend again? No. So she takes a wound. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. And the last one, grenade guy, even though he just got wiped out, 16. His twin brother comes back in angry and wanting revenge, and he's going to get to onslaught. So what's his range? Grenade, he has to move up. Move up. So the guard moves towards a close explorer. Okay, so he goes 1, 2, and that's it. Alright. So group 3. Nope. And got to roll again because the fortress says so. Nope. And Chaos Space Marine. Nope, he doesn't come back, and you better not. No, he does not come back. Okay, let's see what the Blackstone Fortress is this time. It's number 8. And number 8 is... Let's have a look. Again, reinforcements. So roll hostile reinforcements for next turn. That's fine. So let's roll our destiny dice, get initiative going, and let's hopefully start burning some of these items. We need to. Order hostile group 1, 3, Pious, Taddeus, and 2 traitor guards last. So we're gonna see if they get a couple of respawns. But look at what happened to the destiny pool. This is not looking good. So reinforcements. We roll twice. Once, and Chaos Space Marine twice. Has not returned. Beastmen once. Number 3, they are large and they don't reinforce. The roll again. 4, don't reinforce. Next is Pious Vorne. Just burn everything. Just burn everything. Just burn everything. So let's cleanse in flame. Cleanse in flame. And burn everything else. Burn one of the markers. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm putting it out there so it happens. That's what I'm trying for. So within 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's start with the flamer first. He has to go. So I can re-roll because Taddeus can see him. Right, good. Critical. That's 1. And let's go again. This time to grenade guy. Don't need him throwing grenades. Best of that is critical. Good. And the last one, you're going to get it. As I said, all 3. And that's it. So it's 3. Even though she doesn't become inspired because they're not the same square. But she may actually get an inspiration point now. And she doesn't. Alright. Don't worry about it. Taddeus is going to do it next. What's he going to do? He can't do very much. Yeah. I suppose he could move up a few, make it better. If he went 1, 2, his range is 3. Okay, let's go 2 and make that power maul, last pistol attack. You never know, he might get lucky. There you go. Well, that's his turn. Traitor guard. See if they reinforce. So 1 and twice. Number 5. No, they do not reinforce. So let's turn over. Let's see what Blackstone Fortress has to say. 14. I think it's the same again. No, it's different. Burn them all. Pious Vorne can re-roll the attack roll when hostile enters a hex with Inferno marker until the end of the next turn of the event phase. So she'll get to effectively reburn with those markers if they're there. So I've got to make sure I use that ability. So it's initiative, destiny dice, and action dice. Well, let's do that on camera. Destiny dice. We're going to lose the 3s and the 4s. Oh man. Okay. 2 dice here. 2 6s. This one here. Oh, nah, it's gonna happen. See, if this wasn't on camera, would you believe it? Alright, okay, so let's get this initiative order and come back. Okay, so we have possible reinforcements there. So we'll make a start. Beastman. I don't know, I feel like I should maybe make a gambit here. I could do that with a Clarion just to make sure that I go first. To burn at least 2 of those markers is what I'm thinking. So let's leave it for now, see what happens. Okay, Beastman. Nope, they don't reinforce. Chaos Space Marine. Number 4. No, he does not reinforce, thankfully. So Taddeus, go to work, son. You got a beautiful 5. So you know what you're going to do with that. 1, 2, 3. Yep, you're going to fire twice. So that's critical, gets rid of 1. He gets to fire again, different target, same square. 2, critical, brilliant. So that gets rid of all hostiles on the table. We haven't yet defeated them though. It's a shame, I should have stayed close and used his heal ability. That's gonna suck. Doesn't matter, gone down to Overwatch. Let's get Pious Vorne burning stuff. So she's only got 5s and 6s. So 6 is the cleansing flame. So she gets to use that. But she's gonna have to back up. Well, actually, if she moves, stands here, That's within 2, and that one's within 2, and then she can do that. So that's her move, and then that's her special abilities. So this one, first of all, reroll because Taddeus could see, and no wounds on that first marker. This might go bad. Second one, okay, that's classed as 3 wounds, so that's fine. So that's the first one of 3, and I've got no more dice, and it's hostile group 2. Let's see if they reinforce. 3, you've got to be kidding me, right? So this time 2 come back out the portal, and the first thing the traitor guardsman's going to do, 4, is they're within 3, so fall back. And the second one, 19, that is going to be a charge. So 1, 2, and he's going to get to attack. This is so bad. So bad. Do I get to Overwatch first? You know what? I can't remember. Because I can't remember, let's make it happen. 1 wound. Taddeus' defense. He takes a wound again. Okay, let's get his Overwatch on. So that would be servo stubbers. Nope, it would be his power mace. Sorry, wrong one. And there you go. So that's him wiped out. So that's it. Let's have a look at the order again. So number 5, what does number 5 give me? Number 5 says not dead yet. Okay, you're not dead yet. So he's going to get up and he's going to attack again. I think that's 2. No, he's going to fall back. All right, that was good. So initiative, destiny dice. Let's roll these here. So 2 and 3. He's got 1. Oh, destiny dice, please be good to me. Oh, you gotta be kidding. See, told you. If you didn't see these dice rolls on camera, would you believe it? Okay, let's get this initiative order wrapped up and come back. That's the order. So we've got Taddeus, Beastman, possible return, Pious Vorne, Chaos Guards, or Guardsman, and the Chaos Space Marine. Ha! You didn't stay on the board that long. I'm gonna so regret that now. Okay, so let's see. Taddeus, do I want him to do anything? With his 1, he hasn't got anything he can do. He can use the 4 and get an attack. Move the 1 and then attack. I don't know. Let's take the 4 off the board and use it as fire. Okay, so that wipes out the first guy. Second one was to move 2, so 1, 2. It gets him in 2, and he can use his 1 to try and conk this guy over the head with his power mace or mace. Fail. Doesn't matter. I'll leave him with that. Next is group 3. Do they reinforce? No, they do not. It's Pious Vorne. Please burn this thing down. So I'm going to use a 1. So that will give me within 2. Please burn it. Right, that's burnt, so we've got 1 left. So if she moves 1, 2, 3, then she's got range 1, 2, 3, she can try and burn that. So let's take 2, 1, 2, 3, and the last one there is Vindictive Flame. Let's see if she can burn this. If she burns this, that's it, the game's done, and they get their reward. And it's just a single wound. This is going to drag out 1 more turn, isn't it? So let's see, do the Chaos Guardsman respawn? Thankfully this time, no. There's a Chaos Space Marine that will come out right from there, respawn. No, he does not. Thank you. Alright, Blackstone Fortress, let's see what you've got for us. 18, this could be good news. So what is 18? It is Heroic Effort. The leader picks an explorer that's out of action, deploy them the same hex in is another or as close as possible to another explorer, and then make a vitality roll. Okay, if no one's out of action, the leader picks an explorer and make a vitality roll for that explorer. I think, just in case, we might have to do that for Taddeus. So let's make his vitality. One of these, let's go. Does he make it? Yes, he does. And I think that's actually remove a grievous wound. There you go. So he did that finally. He's back in the game. So let's roll up some Destiny dice. No, wait, I just did that. Yes, no, this is a new turn. Destiny dice, we lose the 5s. We're going to go for our action dice. Got those, what you get. It's got those, that's still enough to burn. And let's get initiative sorted out. Okay, so this is the initiative order. And we've got a chance of that Chaos Space Marine returning. So what I'm going to do is utilise a Clarion ability for support, which is get a free gambit. So I'm going to make an agility roll. If they get a critical, they get to move up the order. If we start with Pious Vorne, she gets 1, so she gets moved to the left 1. I really should have done, I couldn't have done it because I haven't got line of sight, which is a cover fire. What's his agility? Is this? Let's see if what he gets. He gets nothing, so he stays where he is. So if these two had line of sight, I could have switched them over and then done a gambit and moved up. But that's okay. It didn't cost anything for us to do. So the first thing we need to do is see if the Chaos Space Marine respawns. 7. He doesn't. Oh, we might have a victory. Let's get Taddeus to knock this guy over the head. 1 wound. And he's going to have to do that again. Because it's what he needs to do. I'm going to use the 3 off the board. Just because. And there you go. So he brains him. There you go. Nice braining him there. I'm going to brain him with that mace over his little head. Well done, sir. Are you inspired by your acts of ferocity? Alright, so next, Pious Vorne. We are going to burn this. We're going to spend all the dice because we don't get to re-roll, and all the dice in the pool. So in other words, you get 4 attempts at this. This really should work. There's 1. There's 2. So this will be 3 and 4th, 3rd and 4th dice. And actually 1 would be 6, a cleansing flame. So I might as well use a cleansing flame. And there it is. That's enough. So that is it. They have completed the Blackstone Fortress. And the prize and the artifact they get is a Blessed Aquila, which is once per exploration round, exhaust this card in the same manner as a resource card to re-roll 1 activation or action dice. This card does not turn face up at the start of the next turn. Instead, it's turned face up at the end of that exploration round. So I get to re-roll 1 of these, or if I need to. But that was epic. So Blackstone Fortress is sometimes a real pain in the butt, and it can really catch you off guard. Sometimes you're doing so well clearing everything out, and other times you play it, you can keep getting enemies reinforced, and it's just crazy. I mean, we lucked out here. I feel like we were close, very, very close. A few more bad draws or reinforcements, and the game would have been over really quickly. What can I say? This is the first time I've been actually behind the camera and throwing dice at the same time. It's not that easy, so bear with me if I made a few mistakes. So just put them in the comments below and I'll be happy to try and work them out as I can. I always strive to get better. I had so much fun doing that, and I want to be doing this again in the future. So if you let me know which characters you want to see approach the Blackstone Fortress, now you've seen what these 2 guys can do, and I'll let him keep that artifact. If they go back to Precipice now, which is the setup with all the ships, to be perfectly honest, there's no real need for support or anything from Precipice. With 1 architect, he can't buy very much, so I'll just keep that with him. I'll keep the inspiration point for Pious Vorne there, but again, I had so much fun. It's nice to see the models together with our bases that we did, and they come up nicely, even though we didn't get to see them on the board that much because they got wiped out. That's what you get, son, messing with the priest and the zealot. We bring the fire, the Empress fire. Yeah, it's late. It's very, very late, but I've had fun. And I hope you had fun as well. And all I can say is if you do like this kind of stuff, as well as the Warhammer Conquest magazine, make sure you subscribe, you stay signed up, and as soon as this happens again, you'll be here with me. You'll get to enjoy our journey at Space Station Spekd. See, I imagine our thing is right here, although it's going to be taken over soon. Talking of that, there will be the new set coming out, which I will purchase this month, which is the Amble set. So I'm tempted to do that first before I consider moving on again into the Fortress further. But either way, you know, I've enjoyed my time. I hope you've enjoyed this hobby time. I know it's quite long, but this has been Spekd. PC out.